Hey, welcome back. Now that we have a playable game, it's time for us to share it with people because what's the point of building a game if nobody can play it? And we really don't want to make it so that our players have to go install Unity and copy all of this stuff. Instead, we want to be able to share it with them easily. And my favorite way to do that is a website called simmer.io. The guy Rocco who runs it's awesome and really helpful, and it's free and extremely easy to use. So let's go through the process of how you can get your game to show up on here real quick. First thing we need to do is go to our build settings. So we go to File and Build Settings, and you need to make sure that the scene that we've been working on, the sample scene, is set as the only scene to build. Now, if you made it in a different scene, you created a new one and worked in there, or renamed it or saved it as something else, just make sure that you delete the existing one in there and add your current one. Mine's the same, so just re-added the same thing. Don't worry about it, though. If you did it in your sample scene, you'll be good. Otherwise, just add it. The other thing we need to do is click on WebGL here. So we have default is PC, Mac, and Linux. So it'd be Mac if you're on Mac, or PC if you're on PC. And if you're on Linux, you're probably not watching this video. So we go to WebGL and we need to hit switch platform. Now, if you have a box here that says you don't have WebGL support yet, you need to click the button, download it, and install it. That will take a little while. Just let it run, let it go, do its thing, and then come back and hit switch platform when it's done. Well, really, you'll end up restarting Unity 1 or 2 times throughout that process. So we've switched platform now to WebGL. It's relatively quick because I've done it before and it was cached, and Visual Studio just popped up to warn me, hey, something changed, it updated. Not a big deal. So we've got it there, it's switched, and now we need to hit build. And I don't want to hit build and run, I'm just going to hit build. If we hit build and run, what'll happen is, well, let's do it. Let's hit build and run. And I'm going to give it a folder. I'm going to put it in this Dragons WebGL folder and hit select folder. We'll let it go. It usually takes, maybe a minute or two, depending on the system. It may be faster or slower, depending on how big the project is, how much stuff is in there, and just how fast your computer is. So we'll let it go. All right, it's done. Watch what happens. Our WebGL build just kicks off. We've got a browser going, and our game is now playable in a browser. Pretty cool, but I can't send localhost 51863 to my friends, right? I need to make that shared. So what I'm going to do is go into simmer.io, and once you've created an account, it'll look just like this. Just hit upload a game, and look here. It says create a Unity WebGL build. Drag the build folder here or upload the zip. So we've created a build. In fact, if I go to my builds folder, I believe I put it in my temp folder. So I'll go to c:/temp/dragons WebGL. I've got this build folder right here. In fact, I can go up a level and I can just take this and drag it right here. So I'm taking Dragons WebGL, drop it right onto the web page. Watch what happens. It's like magic. Uploading, processing, and that's it. I didn't speed that up. That's how quick it goes. It's just super quick. So we'll call this Dragons 2. And we'll save it. And now we have a link that we can share. So I got simmer.io @JSON Dragons-2. And if I open that in a new tab, you see that I now have a game that works as soon as it loads. And I have a link that I can just send and share, and everything's just really cool, automagic. Now I might want to adjust my aspect ratio a little bit here, maybe even move the dragon over. But I think overall it's looking pretty good and it works. So there you go. That's all you need to do to get your game up and shared online and send it out to your friends. You can, looks like, even drop it on Twitter, Facebook, and I'm not sure where you would print it to, but you can print it to. Anyway, I hope this was helpful. If you like these kinds of tutorials, just let me know, drop a comment, send me an email, just drop by the site or something. Just let me know and I will keep making more of them. Thanks again for watching. Don't forget to share and like the stuff. Actually, sharing it tells me more than anything because lots of people share it, lots of people watch it. I know to make more things like this. So thanks again. Hope you have a great time building your game, and make sure you share it. Drop a comment below with a link to it if you do. All right, bye.